Hey there, Western Missouri Variety here at the Waldo Fall Festival here in Kansas City, Missouri. Now, the Waldo Fall Festival is in the Waldo area of Kansas City, Missouri. And I recorded this on Saturday, September the 16th, 2023. And there were multiple vendors at this Waldo Fall Fest. It wasn't a huge fall fest, smaller than I imagined. But one of the vendors was the Fresh Green Dispensary vendor here, and I went up to him and was talking to him about some products and asking him a few questions. One of which was the recalled products that many dispensaries were forced to stop selling, basically because they had to be recalled because they weren't because the product wasn't grown in the state of Missouri, or there was products, the business was unlicensed wherever they got it from. There were a couple different reports on things happening. Anyway, I talked to this dispensary uh, employee and asked him about those recalls, one of the recalls specifically, and asked them. He said, ask him about it, and he said he didn't know anything about it. I was surprised he didn't know anything about it, but maybe they didn't get any of those products. I don't know, but he claimed not to get any of those products, and so his response to me was basically wanted me to get away from his table. So I did back up. I backed up away from his table, as you'll see right there. I'm backing up now, and he's going over to tell on me to the tent next to him. And what I do, I back up and I go into this cube. It's a party cube. And this cube, I was asking them some questions about this party cube. I didn't really understand what it was for at first. But anyway, I guess these people will bring out this blow up party cube if you want to have a party. But in a minute, we're going to cut over and you're going to see some people come into the cube and they're going to ask me to delete the video of my interview with the guy at that dispensary tent. And I kind of smarted off back to him and said that, I don't have a delete button, which I usually don't do that. But, I mean, I kind of felt, I mean, that was pretty bold for somebody to ask me to delete my video. Anyway, let me get into this so you can hear this. Hopefully, you can hear this.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder, I wonder whose parking lot it is. I wonder whose parking lot it is.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
Can I ask who you're with?
I'm with the public.
The Fresh Green guy doesn't want any of that stuff recorded, he said. So could you please delete anything related
Well, unfortunately, I've already recorded it. I don't.
to him? You can't
My
delete
delete button. I don't have a delete button.
You don't have a delete button on
Uh-uh.
your camera?
Uh.
On your Canon?
Nope. Sure don't. So these folks over here.
Can you help us out here? I'm not trying to be an asshole. Can you just help us out? They're
What's
gonna
that?
leave if how many times I don't want this in my face.
Don't touch my camera. That's assault. Battery. That's battery. You touch me, and it's not gonna end well. Not gonna end well.
Look, why do you want to record?
Leave me alone. So anyway, if the dispensary employee didn't want to be recorded, he shouldn't have come over and touched my camera and then danced around in front of the camera like he did. So I just continued to record. From that point forward, I just continued to record. And mainly because I was just asking him some simple questions, and I would have just gone away after he told me he didn't know. I was actually going to go away, but then when he told me to actually go away before I ever did, I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and record a little bit more and just talk about this situation a little bit. Need to back up. So I backed up. I backed up. That was it. That was all. But
I mean, is there any way you can do me a favor, man? We've been out here since 5 in the morning. We're just trying to have a good time. Can you just help us and delete it? Just that part for him.
Is this open to the public?
It is.
Okay.
But you know how the dispensaries are.
Yeah, I know. I go and record them all the time.
Why? I'm just curious. Why?
I talk about dispensaries and I go to manufacturers and talk about them. It's a public interest. Yeah, that's it. That's all it is. Nothing bad.
No.
I just ask.
Really uncomfortable.
Yeah,
You didn't
I
get
know.
a sign off from him either.
Huh?
You didn't get a sign off from him either. What are you gonna do with it?
Well, I mean, does he need to? I mean, does he need to give me permission
The
to?
news has sign offs from people around the news. You got to sign away.
Do-
your rights
do they?
on TV. Yeah.
Wow,
That's
That's
media releases.
that's the first time I've ever heard that.
Media releases are a real thing.
Yeah, actually, it's not. I don't need a sign off. I don't need his permission to record him because this is open to the public. And so what it is,
Curious what your interest is.
what my interest is, I just told you. I went over there and was asking him some questions. That's it. You can go to ask him what I asked him.
I'm just curious what you asked him.
Oh,
Why did he get so uncomfortable?
go ask him. Go ask him what I asked him. It was just a question. Okay, so anyway. What's going on? Security officer today. What do you keep it secure? Everything here?
All the people and the things around us.
Do you normally work in this area?
I'm actually a Westport officer. And
From Westport?
Mhm.
No kidding.
Yes.
Oh wow.
So I come over here. I came over here last year to help them with the festival. Just came over here. Got up.
You're getting paid, oh.
Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal.
Even if I
Yeah.
wasn't, it's fun here.
What do they normally do in this parking lot? Public comes and parks here?
I have no clue because this is the only time of the year I've ever over here.
Oh. Yeah, because I was like, well, this is open to the public.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that they probably privatize this little area right here just for this little festival. Just for their not privatized.
Right. But like what they're doing is they're getting a permit to open this
Yes.
to the public for their festival.
Yes.
It's not closed to the public. It's not private
No.
where, I can't come in.
Right. Right.
We're good. We're good.
I can kick people out if I need to, but I won't.
But why?
Like I said, I won't.
But why?
Unless we're making a nuisance.
Well, what do you consider a nuisance?
Not much around here.
Right. Yeah. Well, no, the reason why I was asking that is because, it's open to the public. I'm just coming to report on the festival here.
Yeah. Well, it's bigger than last year, so enjoy
I
yourself.
report on all the festivals all around the Kansas City metro area.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of great vendors here today.
There are. There's a lot more than last year, and I'm very happy. I just got here, so I'm kind of looking.
Okay.
around.
Well, if anybody tells you I'm making a nuisance, I'm not.
Oh, absolutely. I don't see it happening.
I am just recording. Oh, hi.
Hi.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm just curious. We have to approve cameras in advance.
Well,
So
is this?
Are you with media?
Is
or-
this? Let me ask you first. Is this open to the public?
Yes.
Okay. Then you don't need to approve me.
Well, for
This-
media or for
This
photographers,
this is open to the public. I have a right to be here. I'm part of the public.
But
I'm
our
just
vendors
curious-
also have a right not to be bothered by you, so you need to keep it out of their faces.
Well, here's the deal.
That's the deal.
Here's the deal.
That's the thing.
Here's the
Just
deal.
keep it out of our vendors' faces, and we're good.
Let me tell you this. Here's the deal. I've gone down the each side here. I've talked to these vendors. They're very open to talking to me. They're very happy to talk to me. I ask them questions where they're located.
You've already pissed off 2 of our vendors, so that's not true. You pissed off 2 of our vendors.
Well, then they should have told me that they didn't want to be.
They did. They did.
Oh,
they asked you to leave.
Who was that?
Well,
Oh, up there?
No need.
Well, the fact of the matter is, this is open to the public.
Correct. But we are allowed to tell you you have to put the cameras on.
Actually, you're not.
Yes, we are.
You're not.
Please keep them out of our
No,
vendors.
no state or city, no state or city, no state or city law or directive
What
or
is the motive?
or policy.
What are you taking?
I'm recording things of public interest here at the Waldo Fall Festival.
Okay.
What do you mean? I'm asking questions.
Yeah, just keep
Am I not allowed to ask a question
just
of a
don't
vendor?
piss off our vendors. That's all we're requesting.
I'm not trying to piss them off.
Well, you are. So stop.
I'm not.
Ignore the
I'm
vendors and you're fine. You
I'm
can
not-
do whatever you want. Just don't talk to our vendors and upset them.
You mean-
Because that makes us look bad.
Okay,
You
I'm
understand my point?
no.
You don't understand
No,
my point?
I don't.
That doesn't make any
I
sense
don't.
to you?
No, I'm asking questions of the vendors.
What are you asking them? What is the motive here? That's what she asked. What's the point?
what's the reason?
Please, literally, I'm asking you a question. What is the point?
If you would stop for a moment, I will tell you again, because I've already told you.
You didn't tell us at all.
I already told
You
you.
said public interest.
You won't be quiet long enough for me to tell you.
Oh,
You're not
wow.
being quiet long enough for me to tell you.
Go. Talk.
Okay, slow down, calm down.
Uh-huh.
I told you. I'm asking questions of vendors, finding out information that is of public
I'm
interest.
asking what the questions are. What are the questions?
That's a fair question. We're asking you a question.
What
Did
are the
you-
questions?
Where the?
That's
Yeah.
all I'm asking.
Are you kidding me?
That's all I'm asking.
Where's this footage?
Are you kidding me?
Where's the
You are
footage
kidding
going?
me.
I'm just asking what the questions are. That's all I want to know. If it's with public interest, I should be able to know that too, right? I'm public. Can you just tell me what the questions
Yeah,
are?
I'm asking questions of public interest. Like, talk to this guy over here. Go talk to that guy. I ask him some questions.
I don't need to talk to him. I need to talk
Yeah.
to you. I'm just asking what the questions
Well,
are.
listen,
regarding?
could you do me a favor?
No,
Could
I
you leave
can't
me-
because you're not doing me a
Leave
favor.
me alone because I'm talking to this
You're
guy.
not doing me a favor.
Yeah.
So why should I do you a favor?
So anyway, I'll talk to you later. It's open to the public. I have a right to be here.
It's
Okay.
just a little weird that you're taking.
Okay, weird or illegal?
We never said
Weird
it was
or illegal?
Just asked
We
you to
don't want
leave.
to cause any issues with
Nobody's
our
causing any issues. I'm talking to vendors.
I've already upset 2 of them. That's my point.
Well, I guess, maybe they better get some counseling.
Can you ask for permission before you take photos? Can I ask
Is
you
this open to the public?
Yes.
Okay. I don't need permission.
Yes, you should.
I don't need permission.
Okay.
No, I don't. I do not need.
Please don't solicit the vendors.
I'm not soliciting anything.
Just stay out of our vendors' face.
If somebody asks me a question, if one of the vendors asks me a question, I will answer that
I
question.
asked you a question, you couldn't even answer it. So I don't know.
You didn't be quiet long enough for me to tell
I
you.
asked you multiple times. I just wanted you to answer.
You didn't. You weren't quiet, ma'am. Now that you don't have the entire gang here, and maybe
I just have to ask what's going on.
hold on a minute. Listen to me.
Okay.
Now that the entire gang's not here, maybe we can kind of calm down a little bit.
Okay.
Listen to
I
what
came
I'm.
up to you very calmly.
Listen,
I was just curious what was going on.
I know that.
It's my job. I'm in charge of marketing. It's my job to
Right,
know if you're
right.
media, if you're a photographer. We
Right.
typically approve it in advance.
It doesn't matter whether I'm media. It doesn't matter whether I'm part of the public. It doesn't matter who I am. I'm a citizen of the United States. I'm a citizen of Missouri.
Okay.
I have a right to be here. This is public property. There's nothing. There's
Creating
nothing.
a scene, and I don't want to do that.
I'm just trying to tell you this. A scene. You guys were the ones that approached me. You guys came to
It's
me.
because it's our job to make sure everything is good.
You guys came to me. Okay. You came to me.
Okay, calm down.
Okay. You came to me. It's public property here. It's open to the public. There's nothing wrong with being here.
I know, but
Okay.
it makes people uncomfortable. When you're
Okay, well, I can't help people's feelings, okay? I can't help people's feelings. Hey, there were some ladies that approached me, and they're being rather disorderly. They had the tags. They said that they're in charge of this, but this is open to the public. Man, the 3 of them were on me. If I need you, I'm gonna have to get you onto them, okay?
Everybody has freedom of speech out here right now. So.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so this is where the guy from the Fresh Green Dispensary cannabis tent begins to follow me around and record me. Now you'll hear the band playing in the background. I'm sorry about all that noise. And you can't hear us very well, but he continues to follow me around, but yet complained that I'm bothering him, and I'm not.
Gotta do your own thing, baby. And I gotta do mine too. When we finally get together, baby, wanna just watch you do.
Like it, right? Yeah. You like it being recorded, don't you?
Yeah. It's everybody's right. It's everybody's right.
I know. I just don't like being in my face about questions that I don't know anything about or doesn't involve my lore. That's all.
Oh, well, don't answer then. I was just asking.
I gave you the same answer earlier.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know that there's no point in what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
One thing you don't want to do, you never want to put your hands on my camera again, like you did. I've got it on camera.
I just don't want it in my face.
That's actually battery. That's battery.
My face is battering your soldier's
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
I asked my lawyer 5 minutes ago.
Bring them on. Call the police. If you think I'm doing something illegal, call the police.
I would just like you to stop it, is all I'm asking. There's no point what you're doing. I like that you're going out and looking for trouble, but there's other places you can do that.
Call the police. If you think I'm doing something illegal, call the police.
It's just annoying is all it is.
You should
You
go.
don't like it in your face.
You should go back to your tent.
I'm not worried about the tent. I'm worried about you bothering me all day while I'm at a family event trying to show off my store. That's all. But it's cool that you got 2 cameras.
Hold it
You're
down.
trouble, man.
Got 2 views, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hold the line.
We don't grow any of it. We don't do any of it. So I don't even know.
Yes, stop. Praise to burn. Not left to burn.
Look at him bothering everybody.
Right in the corner too. Oh, there's just that no.
So this gentleman right here is going to stand here and do a cam back instead of man his tent over there. Very, very becoming of a dispensary employee.
I just like that you're annoying me, but you don't like that I'm doing it to you.
I don't mind.
Oh, so then why are you narrating it like you do mine?
No, I'm just narrating what you're doing.
I'm just enjoying my day at the festival I came to.
So am I.
Yeah, man.
Enjoying it.
Yeah.
Falls down.
You don't like it, huh?
Branch the trees that fall in sunlight, and the moon from the shadows, and the leaves to hang behind. Wait for all the peasants at night. Hide in the corner too, small boy, don't hide. All that is just that all night. The last time we had, last time
What are we doing here?
I'm gonna ask you to please leave him alone, okay?
I'm not bothering him.
He just told me that he's bothering you.
He's the one that came up to me.
Okay, he's gonna be at his vending station, okay?
Have him go back there.
Stay away from the vending machine.
Have him go back to his tent.
As long as you stay away from it. Please stay away from it.
I walk. Listen.
Last time we had lost our friend. Philosophies remember, painting all the names, word that has put boundaries of all that okay. Now I'm heading on back home.
What's up?
What's going on with you today? What's up?
I'll tell you what. Let's go away from the band. You guys can come to me if you wanted. That's fine. I'm not going to walk up to you when you're doing this. But we'll go over here and talk. Come here.
Sounds good.
Come here.
I'd like to hear what's going on today.
What's going on today?
Yeah.
I've got this camera going, this camera going. I'm coming up here to do some filming at the Waldo Fall Festival.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. There's some questions about proximity. There's some folks that are feeling like you're too much in their space.
Well, then they ought to stay away from me then. The gentleman that's behind that table right there,
Yeah.
he grabbed my camera, and I was over here. Now, that's not legal for him to do that, and he shouldn't have done that. The only time I went up to him was initially I was asking him some questions. He didn't want me over there, so I backed up. That was it. Otherwise, I've been staying away from that table, except for when I was taking some pictures of the band. That's it.
Okay. Ultimately, it's a public place. We're just trying to keep it as peaceful as possible for everybody. That's the bottom line.
Tell them to stay peaceful and do not continue to, harass me. By the three of them ganging up around me, they're disturbing my peace.
Well, and I hear what you're saying, but it's a little bit different because you're in a public place. So there are some issues with that.
I'm in a public place, so I can record.
I understand. So,
And if they keep coming up to me, bothering me,
It sounds like it's mutual that both parties want to stay away from each other.
So if we can do that, that'd be great.
oh, I'm not going up to them.
Okay.
I've been staying away from them.
All right.
But when this gentleman came up to me and grabbed my camera, okay, that gentleman that's sitting behind that you were just talking to, grabbed my camera. I mean, all bets could have been off then, after he grabbed me. But
and I wasn't here, and I didn't see what happened. So.
well, I could show you what happened because I got it all video recorded. But
I think
the best thing is they stay away from me. I'm not going near them.
Sounds
I think that's probably a great idea.
We're good, man.
All right. Okay.
What's your name? Door?
Officer Door, right here. Right.
Okay.
It's right there.
Cool. You are Reed. Oh yeah.
Yep.
I ain't got no COVID. COVID is going around.
You're good. Just more casual,
Oh yeah, we're cool. We're cool.
right.
Kansas City police is usually pretty cool about everything. As far as like video recording and all that, I've never had a problem. I go to all the dispensaries and record. That was just another dispensary I was going to. Oh, I just do whatever.
Just a hobby?
Just whatever.
You record for anything in particular, or?
All kinds of stuff. I record everything. In fact, I went down there and talked to almost every one of those vendors. They were really happy to talk to me.
Are you a videographer by profession?
No. No, man, I got a regular job, but this is something I do.
Okay.
So,
Just wonder if we can see your stuff on YouTube or anything
a
like
lot
that.
of people are interested in it. Look for me. You'll probably find it on YouTube
What's
somewhere.
your name, sir?
Yeah, I don't.
You got ours. We can't get yours.
Yeah, no, you know that. Come on now. Now, if we were friends, I'd tell you to call me Andrew. But I don't know if we're friends.
Man of mystery.
So-
What's your YouTube name?
Well, if we're friends, I'd tell you.
All right, sir.
But I mean, search it out. Search it out. You're good. Okay. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. And the police left. I didn't have any further problems with anybody about recording. But I do go over and I do video record over there at their vehicle.
Remember
So 451 right there responded. KCPD right there. So we got that. So 952 right there. Okay. Y'all have a good one. Have a good one. Have a good one.